guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be creating a makeup look with a palette that I've been having on my list for a while now. As always, I'm going to get started with the ABH eye primer, and today I did soap brows. I haven't done that in a while, but I decided to do them again because I kind of miss them, and I like the really like brushed up hair brow look, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm pretty much just spreading my base all over my lid. Then I'm going in with the Midas Cosmetics Flower Bomb eyeshadow palette. Now, y'all know I'm an indie brand lover. So I've been seeing this Midas Cosmetics Flower Bomb palette for a while now, and I kept saying like, once I try the formula, like I'm gonna buy it. Like first I need to try out the formula. But then they had a Memorial Day sale and it was 35% off site-wide, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. I'm super freaking happy that I got it, because once y'all see how this look turns out, it is bomb, and the formula is so nice. So I'm going in with the shade Dahlia to get to the point. And then I'm going in with the shade Hibiscus. With Dahlia, all I pretty much did was just pack it on. I just wanted the intensity of the shadow. But with Hibiscus, I'm actually blending out Dahlia. So they blended out super easily, and they packed on really well. So I was really pleased. Dahlia is like a cranberry shade. Then Hibiscus is more of I would say like a berry, maybe like a fuchsia. It's a really, really pretty shade, and I love the shade names. They're all named after flowers, but super cute names. I love them. And next I'm going in with the shade Daisy. This is a pink shade, more like a hot pink, but really like a really pretty pink shade. It's not too hot pink where it's gonna be like super intense. It's just like the perfect pink, and I'm just blending that out. Mainly I wanted this look to be really pigmented, really intense, but also to have a really pretty blend, which is why all these three colors just look so good together. And you always want to make sure that you're blending. Always want to make sure that those edges are blended out. And on top of the blending, if you feel like you've lost any intensity throughout the look, throughout the blend, you can always go back and pack on more shades. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be putting Dahlia back in the crease, then going in with a little bit more of Hibiscus, and then blending it out more with Daisy. Like, you just want to make sure that you have that intensity on there and that it's blended out. If you ever feel like you lose the pigment, you can go ahead and add more, keep blending. Like, it's all gonna come together at the end. I'm filming this at like 11:30 at night, and I woke up very early, so I'm very exhausted, to say the least. I'm really sleepy, so if I sound tired or weird, then that's why. Alright, so now I'm going to do one of my most favorite tricks that I've learned recently, thanks to Gemini Mija on Instagram, Twitter, and I believe you can search her up for that on YouTube. But I'm pretty much just taking micellar water. This one is from Tarte. I got it in my BoxyCharm. And I'm taking a small detailed brush, almost like a concealer brush or like a lip brush. And I'm just going to basically like remove anything that I've had on my lid, whether it's primer or eyeshadow. and that's gonna help not create so much buildup and not have like that pink base whenever I'm going in later. Like if I went ahead and just added the eye primer without using the micellar water, I would have it look pink because of all the shadow, like the shadow's pink. But since I'm using the micellar water, I get a fresh, clean base, and it just makes whatever shade I'm gonna use next stand out. And I'm just using my finger to like make sure I don't have any like excess product on. And then I'm taking the ABH eye primer again and a concealer brush, and I'm carving out my crease. So since I've already carved out my crease with that micellar water, going back in with, you know, like the fresh, clean skin, and having that guideline makes it super easy to cut the crease. So I definitely recommend you guys try this step. It's not even for more advanced artists or anything like that. Like if you just want to have like no mess ups, not have too much primer on your lid, and you're just getting started with doing cut creases, this would be a great technique to do. So you just need to like micellar water. I recommend micellar water over eye makeup remover because not all eye makeup remover is oil free, and you don't want to have like oil all over your lid. So now I'm going in with Dahlia, and I'm basically packing it on the outer corner and blending the shadow, like almost buffing the shadow onto the outer corner of where I applied that eye primer, so it all blends in later on. And you want to make sure you don't have like a harsh line with eye primer. Going in with a little bit of the NYX Cosmetics glitter primer for the next step, because girl was super inspired by this palette, so I'm gonna go in with the Blooming Glitter in the palette. Such a gorgeous shade. I absolutely love this glitter. It is a glitter that's like pressed, it's pressed glitter, but it wasn't too hard to work with. In some areas I feel like I applied too much glitter primer, so it started kind of like creasing on me, but I live and I learn, you know, so I'm gonna try not to do that next time. Just taking a small angled brush and going around the edge of my crease to make sure that that line on the edge doesn't have any glitter. I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the Soft Filter Pro Matte Software Foundation. And you know, your girl's just using this because this foundation is just too drying for myself. I have dry skin, so anything matte is gonna make me look a bit cakey, a little bit dry. So I love this foundation, like coverage wise, it's amazing, but I definitely want to pick up the hydrating one once I finish this one up, because I absolutely love Fenty Beauty, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love that. Moving on to the next step, I'm using the ColourPop Cosmetics Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, I believe it's called. And I'm basically going to apply the concealer underneath of my eyes. And I've been trying to be more like, I don't want to apply concealer all over my face and then just let it sit. In some areas, because I feel like it just like starts like getting really cakey. So I do it under my eyes first, and then I'm gonna blend it out, and then I'll continue to blend it out all over my face. So now I'm adding it to my forehead, I'm adding it to the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow and my chin. And if you see me talking, I was talking to my boyfriend while I was filming this, so yeah, we were talking about like everything that's going on right now with the world and just like on social media and just like, you know, random things. So if I seem really into the conversation, that's why. Alright, so now it's time to fill in my brows. I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I'm just filling up any sparse areas. I don't really do too much with my brows. I like to keep them just like pretty natural and just put product where it needs it and not do too much. I'm using the Cara Beauty Micro Contour Pencil in the shade Light Medium. I'm going to be contouring my nose. I'm adding some to my cheeks, like where I would normally contour, and then on my temples. Then I'm lining my lips with that same contour pencil. Using a Shop Missy brush. I love this brush, it's so nice. I got it in a set. It's like their wooden set. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like bamboo or something like that, but it's a really great set. I highly recommend it. I think they're synthetic brushes and those work really well with cream products. So yeah, I really love this brush to blend out my contour. It's great. I love it. It's like the easiest way to contour. Alright, so I'm going to be doing my nose. Still blending on my nose. Always gotta make sure that nose contour is elite. Because when your nose is snatched, your makeup be looking fire. Moving on to setting my face, I'm using the Beauty Bakerie Face Flour Baking Powder in the shade Translucent, and I pretty much like to set my under eye with a beauty blender. I just feel like my under eyes really need it. Like that's the place where like I feel like I'll crease the most, and like also around my smile lines, but I'm not really tripping too much off that. So what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my face is just setting. I did too much right here. I added way too much powder. It was kind of hard to dust off, so don't recommend that. I should have just like dusted off whatever I had under my eye and put that on my face, but I added more. So yeah, I'm basically just setting the rest of my face with a small powder brush just to really target the areas and just like really set my entire face. So now I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer. I love this bronzer. I haven't touched it in a bit. Like I feel it for a few weeks just because like I've been using that micro contour pencil, but I really missed my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil my bronzer. It just really, I love being bronzed. I love being contoured. I like looking skinny, you know? Alright, so now I'm using the Morphe Brushes Sweet Tea Lip Liner. And it's like a really pretty natural brown shade. So I basically like to overline my lips, and then I like to press them together to really blend it out and diffuse like any harsh edges. Now I'm going in with the MOL Cosmetics Frisky Lipstick, and I also off camera went in with the lip gloss that I got from them. in Johnny Rose. So that's the lip gloss that I'm wearing in the video. Then I'm going in with the shade Hummingbird from that same Flower Bomb palette, and I'm adding that shade underneath of my lower lash line. I really wanted to do like an all pink look, but I saw that blue shade. I just thought it was absolutely stunning. And I also added like a mint eyeliner to my waterline. So now I'm adding the ColourPop Cosmetics Celestial Blush. This is exclusive to Ulta, so if you do want it, I highly recommend y'all get it before it sells out. It's been one of my favorite blushes at the moment. Now I'm using the Ofra Cosmetics Nikki Tutorials Highlighting Trio. I'm using the shade Space Baby for my inner corner. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use the shade called Glazed Donut. So far for the eyeshadow palette, I loved it. I can't wait to use it again. It's such a good palette, and I'm so glad I got to get it on sale. It just made it so much more exciting for me to get it, and I love how it performed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.